Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Championship Sunday. We're going to look at some highlights, and after that, I'm just going to talk about what I feel about what happened on Championship Sunday and who I think is going to win the Super Bowl. So let's go ahead and get started.
All right, guys, let's get started first with the NFC title game between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So Tom Brady gets the ball, marches down to the field, finds his receiver open in the corner of the end zone to make this a 7-0 lead over the Green Bay Packers. Later on, second quarter, Aaron Rodgers finds his receiver right here for a 50-yard touchdown pass, taking it all the way to the house, making this a 7-7 game. Pretty even so far. Later on, Tom Brady finds Leonard Fournette, hands it off to him, runs down to the 20, stumbles to the 20, runs down to the 15. Very good spin move at the 10-yard line, running all the way down to the end zone to make this a 14-7 lead over the Green Bay Packers. Later on, the Packers get the ball, march down to the field, and only settle for a field goal. Later on, in the dying seconds of the second quarter, Tom Brady drops back, finds his receiver open in the end zone to make this a 21-10 lead heading into halftime. Later on, the Buccaneers receive the ball to start the second half. Tom Brady drops back, finds his tight end wide open. Seems to be game over for the Green Bay Packers, but not so fast as the Green Bay Packers try to rally and make a comeback real quick as they score a touchdown right here. March down to the field once again, score another touchdown, making this a very close game, but it's all over once with this field goal, making this the last time the Bucs score. And then very questionable calls from the Green Bay Packers. Instead of going for it, they settled for a field goal, and it came back to bite them as they end up losing the game. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the AFC Championship game between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. So Buffalo gets the ball, marches down the field, and only settles for a field goal, 3-0 lead over the Kansas City Chiefs. Later on, Buffalo Bills are set to punt the ball. Ball's punted, ball's in the air, and it is getting ready to be recovered by Mecole Hardman, but Mecole Hardman could not get a good grip on the ball, and it is recovered by Buffalo on the 2.5-yard line right here, and they take full advantage of that as they take a 9-0 lead very early in the game. Very good start with the Buffalo Bills, by the way. But in the second quarter, the Kansas City Chiefs just seem to be playing perfect football as Mecole Hardman recovers himself here for a touchdown, making this 9-7. Hands it off right here. Patrick Mahomes taking it for a touchdown, 14-9. Later on, once again, same quarter, Patrick Mahomes hands it off to make this a 21-9 game. Buffalo Bills settle for a field goal, making this 21-12. Later on in the third quarter, Kansas City settles for a field goal, making this 24-12. And then once again, Buffalo Bills settling for another field goal, 15-24. Later on, Kansas City Chiefs are right there, first and goal, near the end zone. Patrick Mahomes, underhand pass to Travis Kelce, touchdown, Kansas City once again to make this 31-15. Once again, Kansas City keeps dominating. Right here, snaps the ball. Patrick Mahomes lobs past the Travis Kelce, wide open. No one even seems to be guarding him. And then Buffalo Bills try to make a comeback right here as they score a touchdown, but they know it's not enough to come back and maybe win the game. So they go and attempt for the 2-point, but unfortunately, it just did not end well for the Buffalo Bills as Josh Allen snaps the ball, and it is intercepted. Later on, Buffalo Bills only settle for a field goal once again, making this the final score, 24-38, as they lose, and Kansas City advances to the Super Bowl.
In my opinion, I had what happened to the results this past Sunday, I had the exact opposite. So I predicted that the Packers were going to face the Bills in the Super Bowl, and the Bills were supposed, not the Bills, I'm sorry, the Packers would go on to win the Super Bowl. But unfortunately, I was way off, and both of the teams that I thought would make it to the Super Bowl end up losing. And so now we have the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I think that's going to be a really good game in my opinion. But from everything that happened this past Sunday, I feel like the Packers just didn't take advantage of what they had. And with the Kansas City Chiefs and the Bills, Josh Allen, every time he sees pressure coming up to him, he gets nervous, in my opinion. That's what I see. He gets nervous. He runs back, and when he gets sacked terribly. Like, he loses 15, 20 yards. And it's just terrible, not only for him, it makes him look bad, and also his team struggles with that because his team cannot advance to move on to a first down or maybe possibly score. But, everything's said and done now. But I just feel like the Bills really had a chance to beat the Chiefs. It just, Josh Allen, in my opinion, he just got nervous. Same thing like last year when he played the Texans. He played the Texans and he lost. But anyways, as well as the Packers, I feel like I don't understand why they didn't decide on going for it. They were right there. It was like 4th and 2, I think, if I'm not mistaken. They were 4th and 2, and instead of going for it, they decided on a field goal, and it sucks for them because they knew with that field goal they weren't gonna come back and win the game because Tom Brady and the Bucks were not messing around. They were ready. They were going to work, playing hard, trying to get to the Super Bowl. And congratulations to them, and congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs. And now Super Bowl 55 is set. Tampa Bay, Florida. The Bucks are going to be the first team in NFL history to host a Super Bowl. So basically, to them, it's just like another home game. So, in my opinion, I feel like I have the Buccaneers winning it all simply because Tom Brady is nothing new to this Super Bowl scene. He's won 6 rings. This is his 10th Super Bowl appearance, which is done by nobody. It's very incredible. Patrick Mahomes, I know he's a good quarterback, but I don't think he has what it takes to win a back-to-back championship, especially when he thinks about facing a quarterback like Tom Brady. There's no other quarterback like Tom Brady. So, in my opinion, it's going to be a really good game. It's going to be like all 4 quarters, lots of action, very good game. Going to keep everybody on the edge of their seats. But, in my opinion, I have the Buccaneers winning it all. Tom Brady gets a 7th ring, and I think he retires after that, basically. I think he might retire it after this, but you never know. You know Tom Brady. He said, quote, "I'm going to stop playing until I suck." And that's not going to happen. So who knows how long he's going to be playing to. But anyways, that's my opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see how everything goes, and I'll see y'all next one.